Once upon a time, there was a company that wanted to encourage people to have more adventures. This company was tired of people sitting at home mindlessly watching TV when they could be having fun with the people they love. That's why this company developed 3 books that include numerous adventures to be had by family, friends, and couples. That company is the Adventure Challenge. Hey there, all you beautiful people. Welcome to the Creativity Killed the Cat podcast. My name's Andrew Schwalik, and I'm going to be helping you develop creative marketing that won't break the bank. Our episode is brought to you by Twilful, my digital positioning agency that helps brands drive growth through omni-channel marketing strategies, targeted visual storytelling campaigns, and advanced lead generation tactics. We're already to episode number 31. It's wild that we've already had over 30 episodes filled with marketing knowledge and creative ideas. Thanks to all of you for listening along and keeping me motivated to make these little podcasts. I'll keep them coming. Plus, I have a new podcast that will be coming out in about a month. I'm pretty excited about it. It focuses on motivation, beer, and entrepreneurship. Pretty quality combo right there. I'll keep you updated on that a little closer to the release date, so stay tuned. Now it's time for a little fun fact. I've recently become a pescatarian. My digestive system has been a mess ever since I was born, so I finally decided to try altering my diet. Cutting out meat has done wonders. Not only is my digestion on point, I also feel like I have more energy. I've been without meat for over 4 months now, and I'm going strong. Sure, I miss bacon, but the transition was much easier than I anticipated. All right, on with the show. The tip for this episode is pretty straightforward. Start building your email list. The world of marketing is ever-changing, especially now that digital marketing makes up around 70 to 80% of most companies' marketing budgets. With the digital world evolving so quickly, it's easy to get overwhelmed and behind the curve. Plus, you never know when your most successful strategy will just get destroyed by a new algorithm change or privacy legislation. That's why email marketing is key. No matter how drastic digital marketing changes, email will always be there. Just like that book sitting on your shelf that you've been telling yourself you're going to read, email will always be there. Just like that uncomfortable knee pain you get after running too long because of that high school basketball injury, email will always be there. Just like that monthly charge you get for that subscription you're just too lazy to cancel, email will always be there. All right, you get the point. You own your email list, and no one can take that from you. Isn't that a reassuring feeling? Even with Facebook and Instagram changing almost daily, there's one marketing element that you're able to bank on 100% of the time. That's just one reason why creating an email list is essential. The other reason is because it's such a diverse tactic that has numerous benefits. The main one is that your email list allows you to continue to build a relationship with current and potential customers. The world of business today is centered around trust. The best way to establish trust is by forming a relationship with someone. Think about it. Who do you trust more, your sibling or a random person that you meet on the street? Obviously, your answer is your family member. That's because you have a relationship. You've had numerous conversations and experiences together. All of those interactions form trust. This is what you need to do with email marketing. Create those conversations and experiences. The most important aspect of that is the word conversations. You cannot have a conversation if just one person is talking. That's called a presentation. Don't do that with your email list. Sure, you can certainly send product updates, business news, tips, sales, etc., but make sure the majority of your communication is focused on two-way communication. If your goal is to build trust, that's how to do it. Another great benefit of having an email list is that you can use it for an array of marketing tactics, particularly on social media. Let's take Facebook. When advertising on Facebook, you create audiences that receive your ad. You create these audiences by inputting various demographic and psychographic information. Facebook will then serve your ad to that specific group of people that fit the criteria you've established. This is a fantastic tactic that we use at Twilful for a number of our clients. However, you can take this to the next level by creating look-alike audiences. This is done by importing your email list to Facebook. The platform will then anonymously link the emails to Facebook profiles. Once that is done, Facebook pulls the demographic and psychographic information from those specific profiles. It then creates an audience for you based off of those characteristics. This is so powerful because if you have an email list of current customers, Facebook will automatically generate an audience based off of your current customers' interests. This means you will have an audience that looks just like your current customers, but that are people that maybe haven't heard about your company yet. These are the exact people you want to be targeting. All of this can be done by just creating and growing an email list. Now that I've convinced you of the stability and power of an email list, it's time to start collecting them. There are a number of free services out there that you can use to manage your list as it grows. I've experimented with a couple, but my favorite is still MailChimp. Plus, it's free up to a certain amount of emails, so you can always just try it out. I am always experimenting with new platforms, so if I find a cool one, I'll be sure to share it on the Creativity Killed the Cat Facebook page. Once you've selected a platform, create a funnel on your website that leads people to submitting their email addresses. Maybe this is promising them a free guide or a sample of some sort. Whatever it is, providing something of value for free is an awesome way to encourage people to submit their email address. If you're savvy enough, you can actually embed a MailChimp plugin into your funnel to have the email addresses automatically added to your list. Congratulations, you're now on your way to having one of the most valuable assets a business can own. There are an infinite amount of resources on email marketing across the web, so feel free to explore to your heart's desire. My goal was to show you the benefits of creating an email list and a quick way to get started. If you're wondering, we actually don't have an email list for Creativity Killed the Cat quite yet. I know, how terrible. I'm actually looking into creating a messenger bot, but that's a topic for another day. The Adventure Challenge is a company that developed 3 books that encourage people to go on adventures with loved ones. These books, one for couples, one for friends, and one for family, are scratch-off keepsakes with 50 unique adventures. Each adventure helps you explore outside your habits, dive deeper into your relationships, and make meaningful memories. Rachel and I actually have one, and it really is so much fun. If you want a little taste of some of these adventures, you can see some on my YouTube channel. Now that you know a little about the Adventure Challenge, let's get creative. First creative marketing idea. Where do a number of first, second, third, sometimes fourth, and maybe fifth dates happen? Coffee shops. Thankfully, most coffee shops also sell other items than just coffee and pastries. Since this is already the norm, it should be easy to get your Adventure Challenge books into local coffee shops around the United States, or at least in select markets. It may be a bit unrealistic, but imagine if every Starbucks also sold Adventure Challenge books. I'm just saying. While actually selling the books in coffee shops may be a bit difficult logistically, we can get creative. Select a few coffee shops in specific areas that you'd like to work with. Once that happens, set up an agreement with the owner to train the staff to ask couples if they're on a date. It doesn't have to be anything intense, just maybe a smooth way to work it into a casual conversation. If a couple is on a date, have the employee give the couple 10% off the order, courtesy of the Adventure Challenge. Have them include a card from the Adventure Challenge that also gives them 10% off the Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. Since the employee initiates the discount because it's a couple, it almost makes it seem like a personalized discount just for them. How cool is that? Every couple is guaranteed to feel special and get a nice little discount as well. Plus, this entire experience will get them interested in the Adventure Challenge. Now, here's marketing tip number 2, and it plays right off of the coffee shop idea. You know that card I mentioned, the one that the employee gives the couple for 10% off the couple's edition of the Adventure Challenge? You can also include a mini challenge for their coffee date. It's almost like a free sample of the book. The date challenge could be something simple like type in "what is your favorite" on Google and ask each other the questions that Google suggests. That's just something easy and fun that will help them have a great date. Plus, it almost guarantees that they'll check out the Adventure Challenge website. On top of that, you can encourage them to snap and share a picture from the experience. Have them share it with a unique hashtag to be able to track how many people are actually using the card, but also so more people will be able to learn about the Adventure Challenge. There can even be a spot at the front or back of the couples edition of the Adventure Challenge where they can add their photo. So many fun things. Now, that's a full-scale marketing strategy right there. One more quick marketing concept. All right, this is a bit more of a product idea, but I couldn't resist. It's a new revenue stream and offers more fun for people looking for adventures. Like I mentioned earlier, Rachel and I have the couples edition, and it's tons of fun. However, what happens after we finish all 50 dates? Sure, we have a cool book filled with memories, but we most certainly will want to keep having these adventure-filled dates. Here's the plan. Offer a subscription service after the book is finished, or for people who just want a digital option, where a new date concept is sent to them every 2 weeks. That's a great way to keep customers in the Adventure Challenge ecosystem, have them continue to share content about their dates, provide more value to your customers, and have another source of revenue that's fairly easy to manage. Sounds like a good plan to me. Boom! Now the Adventure Challenge has some creative marketing ideas that get more couples experiencing the Adventure Challenge and even a new possible revenue stream. I know Rachel and I would love to have even more date ideas after we finish our book. If you want to check out the Adventure Challenge, you can find them at theadventurechallenge.com to explore their books and get one to help you create some awesome memories with the people you love. Well, that's all, folks. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Creativity Killed the Cat. I hope you had as much fun as I did and were able to take away some creative marketing knowledge that you can start using right now. If you did enjoy the show, I love you forever if you left a review on iTunes. It helps more people hear about my little podcast, so thank you. Now, if you're still stuck and need a little extra creative juice, head over to andrewschwalik.com to find some more content that will continue to get your creative gears turning. Keep saving those cats. I'll see you all on the next episode.